Okay, here we are on the second section of setting up your Facebook page. The first section, we went into the settings, we went through each of the tabs and set things up the way we like them. You could always go back and change them if conditions change, or you might have made an error and you may want to get different types of notifications. Whatever the case may be, you can always go back here and make alterations to the first way that you have set it up. The next thing you have to do, once you've done this part, is come over to the left hand side of the page and you see you've got some of your tabs here. Click on See More and go down to the About section. Click on that. And here you're going to find the address that we put in, the name of the company, the phone number that you put in. Again, you can edit that. That's all great. You can edit this page info. You've got a map to the address that you put in, which is all fine. You can do a little bit of customization. You can create a @username. So you can try some different things here so that if you want somebody to go visit your page, rather than give them the full big long URL address, you just go to Facebook, and then we're at Cleaning Laval. See, and you get a check mark if that is good. So this way it is very well, yeah, still works. It's accepted. No one else has used that, so it's real easy to communicate with somebody. Yeah, I want to go to your Facebook page. No problem. Go to Facebook and then search for @Cleaning Laval, and you'll find us. So you can create a username, which is what I'm going to do, and that way it's an easy reference, which is good. Okay, so that's done. Keeps asking you to put the cover photo and a short description, which you can do. But let's go back to the About section, because there's a bunch of things here that we want to fill out. Bear with me. Offers homes, post services. There we go. About. Now, actually there's some new things here since the last time I visited this page. You can edit your business details. Now we have @Cleaning Laval. We've got a name here of our company. We've got the category, so that's all wonderful stuff. You can enter your email. You can enter your address. So when you do that, okay, make sure you put in http:// or https:// the full URL. Make sure you put that in. I'm just going to cancel that because I don't have a website address. What you can do here is the start date of your company. You can edit that. So you can say, okay, we started in, bear with me here, let's say 2014, although we're just setting up in, I think it was October, so that's our start date. You can put the actual day if you have that as an official day that you started. Just little bits and pieces of information. What else do we have? You can edit the About, so you can put a little bit more information about what you're all about. If you're a restaurant, you can add your menu here. You can bring up photos. There's lots of things that you can do here, so that's kind of cool. If you have a privacy policy, I would cut and paste your privacy policy from your website and add it here as a temporary fix. Copy this down and save this. This is your page ID. Copy this information down, save it in a written format in a little black book, and that will be good enough for that. Cleaning service. Let's see what else. Yeah, you click on that, you see what other pages come up. We don't necessarily need that. I'm going to go back to where we were. It just brings back some other pages. What else do I want to show you? Oh, this is something new. If you go on this side, Our Story. If you click on that, you can put in a nice big photo. You can put in a title, and you can write the story of how you guys got started, how your company got started. People like to read that. Once they're interested in you and your company and your services, you can write down the reason why you guys exist, as why you do what you do. Sometimes the why is more important than what you do. So all that good stuff, you can go and add that into this section here. So there's information here that needs to be filled out. Oh, here's another one. Edit other accounts. What you can do is you can add an account. What do you mean by that? If you have an Instagram account, put the address in there. Add another account. What have you got? You can add your Twitter, your Snapchat, your YouTube, Twitch, Line, WeChat, Kik, Pinterest, Tumblr, and it goes down. SoundCloud, Spotify, LinkedIn, Skype, on and on and on. There's a number of other social media platforms and accounts that you can add. And the nice thing about that is that what the internet is looking at now, what Google and Facebook are looking at, they're looking for a ecosystem. You're building an ecosystem based around your brand and around your company. So you set up your Facebook page, add your LinkedIn if you have profile, add your Skype if you use Skype, add YouTube if you have a YouTube channel, add your Twitter handle if you have if you tweet, Instagram, on and on. Connect all these other social media accounts and do this. You can do this when you set up your YouTube channel. You can do this when you set up some other social media platforms. It's something to think about. You want to create that ecosystem and prove to Facebook that you're more than just a website and a Facebook page, or more than just a Facebook page. So you can add all that type of information in there, and all that looks great. This one, I always get asked, what does that mean? And this is an optional field in certain countries such as Austria, Germany, and Switzerland. Businesses may be required by law to include a statement of ownership on their web presence. It's limited to 2,000 characters. We're not in Austria, Germany, or Switzerland, so guess what? We cancel that. But if you were, you'd want to put maybe that information in there. What else do I want to show you? If I click on see more, you can, okay. Here's something. In the review tab, you want to get people coming to your Facebook page and adding reviews. Reviews on Google, on your Facebook page, reviews on your Facebook page are very trustworthy. So you want people going there and leaving you nice 4- and 5-star reviews saying great things about you. Here's something that's really interesting. If you have a happy customer and you say, go to my Facebook page and leave a review, you may want to send them an email, and you want to make things easy for them. You don't want to send them to your Facebook page and have them search all over to find out where the review tab is. Here's something I didn't show you. If we go back to settings and click on that, and if we go on to the edit page in the left-hand column, and you scroll down, remember we had all these tabs, and we could move these around, like I could take the reviews and move that up. Here's something interesting. Click on settings. Here is the URL that goes straight to the review page. So save that in your in a swipe file. If you want somebody to leave a review for you on Facebook, on your Facebook page, send them this complete URL. Don't make them work and click 2 or 3 more times trying to find a review page. They're going to be less inclined to do that. They may get fed up and they may just leave. This way, this takes them straight to the review page on your Facebook page, or the review tab, and that's where you want to send them. You can do this for offers. If you have offers, and let's say you have an email campaign and you want to send people to your offer, well, guess what? Send them to your offer page. If you're promoting a new service and you have that set up, well, you can sit there and say, hey, you can set up an email campaign, or you can go on LinkedIn or Twitter and say, hey, click on this and look at the new service we have available to you. If you have an online shop, you can do the same thing. If you have events coming up, or you have regular events coming up, you can use this so that when they click on that URL link, they go straight to your Facebook page, to the events tab, and they don't have to do any more scrolling and searching. It just saves time. It's nice. It's clean. People like that. All right. So let's get out of here. Let's go back to our page. And see more. And so if you have a shop, you can click on that. If you have services, this is something to fill out. If you have different types of services, you can add a service. And you can add an image, you can put a name, you can put a price. If you have a price, or put a price range, put a 200 character description of that service. Duration. Showcase your services, add a service. This is interesting. I'll have to check to see what this one's all about. But anyway, you can save all that great information. And if you have several different services, no problem. You can add them all here. If you have a store, you want to sell online products, you can set everything up here, which is kind of neat. I'm not going to go into that in any more detail. Services, posts, reviews. That's the main thing. If you have an offer coming up, you can create an offer. You can send people to it through other mediums so that they can look at your offer, take advantage of your offer. Again, these are all things to play around with because you're at a local business. And once you do that, you're basically done. You've got your cover image, you got your logo here, you've got a nice picture of your business or your products or services that you offer with some text and a call to action. Oh, here's another thing I want you to look at. Here it says send message. You need to decide for your business what you want people to do. Do you want them to visit your website? Do you want them to contact you by email? Do you want them to phone you? And so you've got this button that you can edit. And you've got different choices. You can say book with me. Let's say you're a consultant and you can create a calendar and say I've got availability Monday afternoons and Thursday mornings. Go ahead and book it, and choose the time that you want, and then we'll connect and we'll talk to each other. Contact you. You can say call now, or you can say send an email, or sign up, or contact us, or get a quote, or send a message. So there's all these great things, options that you have, and you notice how the button up here changes based on what you click. If you are a charity, you can get people to make a donation, but that's only if you're a charity, and it takes a while for that to all work out and click in. What else do I want to see here? Learn more about your business. You can watch a video. Learn more just by people can click that, but to watch a video, they can watch a video, and then you can have a more explanation, showcase your products or services, whatever the case may be. So play around with this button. This is good. People are on here on Facebook. And remember, a lot of people on Facebook use their cell phones. They are only on Facebook through their smartphone. So it's nice to have your phone number here. If you're a restaurant or if you want people to call you, that's your main contact point, then put your phone number here, and then it'll say call. Actually, on the smartphone, they click on this, it's ringing. You get the phone call right away, which is kind of cool. So that is the meat and potatoes of setting up your Facebook page. Before you start creating content, before you start creating videos and all this great stuff, this is what I call the grunt work that you need to go through to get your page properly set up. When you do this, guess what? Facebook will index your page. People now are going up here to this search window, and they're using Facebook to search for companies. They're using Facebook to search for brands, search for people, search for services. They may not know that you exist as an entity, but let's say I'm a cleaning service, so let's say I want to look for a cleaning service in Laval. And we'll see what comes up. Look at that. There's a cleaning service. We're in Montreal. Office cleaning service. It's a Kijiji Laval. So you see that if you set up your page properly, you're going to be showcased up here, either through a public post, but I maybe want to go to places or pages and look at here's your competition. So that's why it is so important to set your page up so that Facebook knows exactly what you're about and they can rank you accordingly. So let's go back to Facebook page. That's that. In class, I'll show you how to work with the images and what we want to do about content and talk about some other ideas. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.